Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Shoba. Today I'm going to be doing tutorials on face masks, a bit like this. Yeah. The reason I'm doing the face masks is with this current coronavirus pandemic, I wanted to keep my family, friends, neighbours, colleagues and community members safe. So I decided to make some face masks which have been really popular, so I have given these away. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial. I've made a template which is 9 inches across and 7 inches down. I've also left some in the middle for interfacing. Now the interfacing is the third layer within the mask, so you've got 3 layers to protect yourself. So just to reiterate, 9 inches across, 7 inches down. The interfacing is 4.5 inches wide from there to there and 7 inches down. I've also got 2 elastic bands which are 7 inches long. Now you can do them at 6.5 inches, which fits my face a bit better, but hopefully 7 inches fits most faces, or you can tighten it if it is a little bit loose. I've actually shown you where to pin the elastics. It's easier to see on this as the background's white and the elastic is black. So it's close to the corners. I've pinned it in there, and on the other side, on both sides, this is where the 7-inch length is. It looks a little like a handle on the inside. Now this would be the right side of the material. So these elastics would be on the right side, between 2 right sides of material. I will show you a bit more later on. Okay, so first of all I've got this interfacing which I'm going to double up to cut a little notch so I can actually centralize this on my material that I've got. Put a little notch there and line the 2 notches up. Next, I'm going to put seams very close to the edge of the interfacing, and this is on the wrong side of the material. So this is the right side, this is on the wrong side of the material. Let's start to sew. Now this is my first video. It's not edited, so please bear with me, and hopefully everything goes well and I have the tutorial ready in quick time. Right, here we are then. It's sewn very close to the edge. This is just a little bit of a cotton that's pulling it back, so trimmed that to hold it together. The next bit is the right side, the second right side. I've already pinned the elastic in like I showed on my template. So there's one there on the 7-inch side, exactly the same. So when I come to sew all the way around, I will take the pins out and I will hold onto the elastic with my thumb and the other material on top, and hold it and sew across there. Let's begin. Right, I'm going to take the pin out. I don't want to break the needle, so back stitch for securing the elastic, and then stitch. Now I'm going to stitch up to there and leave about 2.5 inch gap. So when we turn this casing inside out, we have a little gap, just like a pillowcase or a cushion that you would turn inside out. So all the way around, I'm going to take this pin out, hold on to the elastic and the top layer of the fabric. So I'm sewing on the wrong side of the material, both sides. Back stitch. Need to ensure that the elastic that's in there doesn't get in the way of the seams. So hold it back with your fingers. And as I approach the next corner, I'm going to take the pin out, hold the elastic with my finger and the top layer of material, mind your fingers here, and then reverse stitch or back stitch. And then the next side is the bottom side. So coming close to this corner again, take the pin out, hold the elastic with my finger and press on the top material, back stitch for security, and then lift the pedal and then stitch again. Just be careful that the elastic is out of the way. Push it back with the finger and it doesn't get sewn into the seam. I can feel the elastic there. So this is the final part of this sewing. I'm pushing this elastic again because I can actually feel it riding up into the seam. Back stitch for security. Here we are. This is the opening, so I'm going to cut the threads there. Before I do that, I'm going to snip the edges of this material so we have sharp corners. Don't cut into the seams, just tiny little snips on the corners. So when I turn the casing over, the corners are smooth. Okay, here we are, all 4 corners cut. So coming back to this little opening, where the 2 right sides of the material together, the interfacing still on the outside, turn it inside out. Here's the 4 corners. Use my pencil a little bit to push the corners out on the 4 sides. So here we have a casing. This is the top opening, so we tuck all the things in, the excess material, tuck that in, and then there'll be a seam across there sealing this gap. Next step is I'm going to press the seams so they're flat. Press them and flatten them, all the 4 sides. So next bit is to make the pleats. Let's get these pins out of the way. Right, this is where we are now. The next thing is to make the pleats. So, right, it doesn't matter which side, because at the end of the day, this is a reversible mask. You can wear it on both sides. So I've used my fingers to guide the pleats. So if you can see, my one finger's underneath and the top finger's there. So make the pleats there, and then another one, and then another one. So I've got 3 pleats there. I press this so they lay flat, and then I'm going to seam so close to the edge on all the sides. Let's begin. Right, what you need to be careful of is when you're sewing pleats, they often move, so you have to adjust the foot to make sure that the pleats don't move. It's a little bit of a slow process, but if you're experienced, you can do it all in one go. I'm just slowing down just to show some of the can be there. So that's the first pleat sewn, and I'm stitching very close to the edge now. Start again, and the second lot of pleats at the edge. I can feel the pleats moving, so I'm going to lift my machine foot up, and again adjust the pleats a little bit, and again make sure the needle is down, and adjust the pleats again. Beautiful. So now comes the edging, seam on the edges. Right, now I'm going to be using the foot edging to do the second seam. The whole mass doesn't take very long once everything is in place. Get the stitch right. And close to it again. That's it, this is finished now. Let's see what it looks like. The finished item. Tidy up all the cotton bits and pieces, and this is what the mask looks like. So it can be stretched. Get the pleats back in again. You can actually wear it on this side. If you see all the pleats are the same size, if you see where the interfacing was, the seams are all in line. So put it there, over the ears, open it up. This can go over the nose, and this can open up and go over the chin. It does fit quite securely, and the other beauty with having interfacing in the middle is that it holds the shape nicely in the middle when it's like this. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked this tutorial, and keep your family safe. Follow the government guidelines on social distancing and social isolation. Take care, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you.